How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. For this video, I want to go over a few features and changes that I hope are implemented with the next Battlefield game. One major thing that I hope is changed is the gun mechanics of the game. I hope the gun mechanics are closer to Battlefield 4 than Battlefield 1, as the gun mechanics in Battlefield 4 allowed for a little more skillful play. This included being able to tap and burst fire weapons, along with being able to aim for more headshots, thus allowing for the players to get more skillful and quicker kills. This would also hopefully mean that we would be getting attachments back, so we can mold the weapons a little more to our playstyle and what we need for that particular gun. I also wouldn't mind seeing them do more with their competitive play. As they've been working on it with Battlefield 1, I think they could really improve upon it. I would really like to see more players added in there. I don't really like the whole 5v5 thing. I would prefer to see something more along the lines of maybe 12v12. However, that does become a little more difficult to balance out. And for the most part, I expect the guns to be the exact same from the competitive mode to the base game. If you have to change the weapons from the base game to competitive mode, personally, I think there's going to be a problem with that, and that's going to create a disconnect between the community. Having the weapons the same will make it a lot easier for players to go in between competitive and the base game and not have to worry about what the differences are going to be in each other than the style of play. Now on to premium. I really hope they kind of adjust this, not necessarily get rid of it. I would expect that the maps at the very least would be open to all players, so there's not a disconnect between the community in terms of maps. Because that's something that has happened consistently over all of the Battlefield games that I've played. I think they could adjust some things and really have premium more be along the lines of getting to play the new maps earlier, along with getting the weapons that come with those maps, and even some cosmetic items or potential cosmetic items that you wouldn't be able to get otherwise. Now on to suppression. I kind of hope DICE gets rid of this completely for the next game because they seemingly cannot figure out what direction they're trying to go with it. Nor can they seemingly get it to where it's any kind of balanced. Now, what I would prefer them to do is just get rid of the bullet deviation that is added by the suppression. I really don't mind the visual effects. I think that's something that can be overcome with a little bit of player skill. So that stuff I really don't mind. It's the whole bullet deviation. If I'm aiming at somebody I shoot and they're 20 meters away and the round goes nowhere near them, I find that to be a major issue. This is also a problem when it comes to competitive play, because if they want to be taken seriously in a competitive environment, they're going to have to take some of these things away. Suppression is not going to be something that people are going to enjoy anyways, let alone in a competitive environment. Now, another feature I would like to see them add is in the settings pertaining to your sensitivity. I would really like to see them add decimal points here, because going from, say, 6% sensitivity to 7 can be a major difference. A lot of times when it comes to your 360-degree turn, it can be a quarter of an inch or more. That is a significant difference, and it is a major pain to have to go into the config files and change it there, especially since you can't really do that on the fly. This would allow players to really dial in their sensitivity a little more and be more comfortable with the game, especially when comparing it to other games, allowing them to more fluidly change from one game to the next. This would also help for competitive mode as well, because the players who are coming from one competitive game to this game may really want their sensitivity to be on par, so that will be something that I think is a benefit overall for the average player to the most competitive player. Anyway, those are some of the features that I really hope are changed or implemented into the next Battlefield game. Feel free to let me know what your thoughts are on these, and if you have anything that you would like to see changed for the next Battlefield game. I hope you have a great day. I'll catch you on the next one. RAMTEID out.